Zach, what the? This is the like one of the longest game titles I've ever seen.
Don't worry, he added extra.
But, like when you sent the message earlier, I was just like, I'm not even. I don't know what that is.
It looks very pretty.
Yeah, so the game John's talking about is The Greatest Villainess, The Strategy of Lily.
Okay.
Looks pretty.
It's like, it was just when you sent the message initially, I was like, man, that's a long title.
Yeah, so it is as Alex mentioned, it is very nice art.
Yeah, the art style is really nice.
The actual characters and whatnot outside of the drawn artwork they're all pixelated pretty much.
Yeah.
They don't have full 3D models or anything like that.
Yeah, the pixel art style's nice though.
But more or less, the story is a prince and a princess of two different kingdoms were to be wed. But on the day of the announcement, someone set fire to the city where the emperor resides and killed the emperor. Lily was just a engineer who was there to stream said announcement, got caught up in the middle of it, and ends up initially getting murdered by Scarlet, who is our other main character. And it has a whole... This game is very self-aware.
Love that.
Because anytime, more or less, it's immediate game over if either Scarlet or Lily dies, and it goes into dead end theater where the two are now on a stage with big TV screens going, more or less saying, "What happened?" And more or less, it becomes equivalent thing of you go to that, the two of them talk. Lily goes, "We're not ending it like this." Goes back, and Lily's like, "No, stop! Don't just start swinging your sword at everybody." Because Scarlet is just pure violence and
Love
chaos.
That. Love that. Chaos Gremlin.
Pretty much, because more or less, the prince shows up after the initial fire. Soon, it's like, "Were you the one who did this?" Yelling at Lily. And it's like, "No, I'm just here here." Then Scarlet shows up and goes, "The Emperor's dead! Let the fires burn!"
Talk about a Chaos Gremlin, Jesus.
And they're just like, "It was you?" She never admits it. She doesn't say anything. She's like, "No, but I'll show you violence." It's like, God damn.
Woke up and chose violence today.
Every time. I mean, the actual gameplay is every character has a unit type. You have cannoneers, riflemen, or knights. And it works into rock, paper, scissors. Knights beat cannons, cannons beat riflemen, riflemen beat knights. And more or less, you have the initial fight. Lily has a giant airship that she uses for streaming. And now to, keep Scarlet from killing the new emperor, the prince, who she was supposed to marry. They still haven't addressed the whole fact that went from a marriage to her killing the emperor, supposedly. Literally in the fight, Scarlet's like, "I'm gonna kill him." And Lily's like, hold on, wait. I got something better in mind. What? Everyone who thinks you did this, we're gonna make them join you. All you gotta do is follow my commands. Right? And they escape on Lily's airship and then proceed to take over a landmass. They acquire the rebels, because apparently there were rebels. They literally go there and it's just like, "Oh, you've come to join us. We didn't know you guys were here. We just showed up because we have a fan." Because the entire time Lily's live streaming all these shenanigans for Scarlet, and Scarlet's full on embracing this whole revolution. So I do like how a game, because the game more or less, like, you literally just start with Lily and Scarlet, and the game more or less says, "Hey, you can either capture everyone or you can kill everyone. We would like you to go for the best ending, which requires you just capture everybody and make them into your peons. But do you?"
Right.
So it then becomes a thing of using the live streaming to your airship live streaming tactically while you're slowly taking over bases, because, again, you initially start off with just two characters against armies. So at this point, I'm like, I'm in Act 2. I have acquired 5 units.
Nice.
I'm facing like I started Act 2. I had 5 units. The enemy had 35.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been very entertaining. It's tactic battle. Once you go in, everyone has their own attacks, and you can either strategically do it, or when people attack, if you like the results just auto battle, you can delegate it and let it just auto fight.
Yeah, I was when I looked at it earlier on Steam, I was reading through some reviews and stuff for it, and one common thing that I saw a few people mention was they were pretty excited to see like a strategy RPG like this one, an indie one come out and be pretty solid.
It's
so
solid.
it's not just like in that field. You just have like Fire Emblem and like a couple of the other main ones. You have an indie one coming out and runs really well. So that was like a common thing that I saw from a lot of reviews.
And the game is very self-aware because the whole thing is like when you go to capture a new character, you have to get your airship to play a capture stream, and it's equivalently it's you live streaming to the entire continent. Hey, we're beating this person up and then tying them up, and then making them our ally. It's very self-aware because like even your first ally, the leader of the rebels, the first time he dies in battle, Scarlett's just like, so is he like dead now? Is he like gone? It's like, oh no, he's fine. Unlike us, he'll come back, he'll recover and come back at one of our bases. Unlike us when we die. So yeah.
Nice.
It's been very entertaining. Very actually well put together strategically and whatnot. And the use of your limited units, the actual using of the airship, because as it stands, I got 3 different streams I can do. I can do the stall stream, which is just a stream of Scarlet making a speech, and any cities affected by it, they cannot attack. I have my new girl's, I forget her name off the top of my head, fake intel stream. Any cities hit by that can't get supplies, so units on the enemy turn won't heal.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the capture stream, which is Lily's.
Nice. Wow.
Currently going to capture someone named Rebecca, which their model threw me for a loop. Because literally her model was cat head.
Right.
Boom.
Okay.
I was like, all right, game.
All right. Yeah. Kind of leaning into some stuff, huh?
And then it also gives description of each of the characters once they're introduced, and all the description very self-aware as well.
Right. Nice. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time for it. Like I said, the reviews that I read were pretty positive on it. So shout out to that, because that just came out like what, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a recent release. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. The Greatest Villainess and whatever else it says.
The Strategy of Lily.
Yeah, there you go. It's available on Steam right now. And I think is there a demo for it? I think I saw that.
There is a demo.
Okay, because I thought I saw that in the reviews. Is that someone said, "Oh yeah, I played the demo and I enjoyed it, and the full game's out, having a great time."